Now for our story. It was almost 11:30. In the new supper club at the Brown Palace Hotel, the crowd which had gathered for the opening night was beginning to thin out. Ben Calvert had spent a great deal of his time this evening on the veranda which opened off the big room. He was never a very sociable man, and in his position as one of the wealthiest men in town, it cut him off from the easy familiarity which most Wakefield people had with one another. They were all in the same boat and shared a warmth together from which Ben, in his snobbery, was isolated. Oh, he'd talked to a few people and had danced once with his wife, Jessie. But he preferred sitting outside, rather enjoying his lonely feeling of superiority. There was one person, however, whom Ben definitely wanted to encounter this evening. Mario Descari, the young Italian who figures importantly in a plan Ben has in mind. Now, as Mario appears through the lighted doorway, Ben speaks from the shadowy corner where he is sitting.
Good evening, Mario.
Oh, hello, Mr. Calvert. I didn't see you there in the corner.
How you doing, my boy? Having a good time?
Oh, I sure am. This is a swell place.
Yes, it is. They made quite a change in it, too. Used to be such a gloomy old hole.
That's what Aunt Mary said in her speech.
That's right, so she did. Well, this will make quite a change in Wakefield. Having a bit of nightlife. Not that I go in for it much myself, as a rule. I guess it's quite a change for you, too.
Yeah.
You and your wife are usually homebodies, aren't you?
We always have been. But as Carlos says, it's good for people to get out once in a while.
That's right. A little relaxation now and then is a good idea. Get you out of that same old routine. Your wife seems to be having a good time. I saw her a while back. She's looking very lovely.
I'm just trying to find her now.
That's so? Well, I think I can give you a tip. She was out here with Bill Meade.
Was she? I wonder where she is now. She wasn't inside a minute ago.
I believe they walked around to the front.
Oh, I must have just missed her. Well, as long as she's with Bill, I don't need to worry.
Isn't this rather a change in your family rules, Mario? I mean, letting your wife wander around? I always thought you kept pretty close tabs on her.
Hell, I did, Mr. Calvert. That was a mistake, believe me. I got all these screwy ideas, and it made a lot of trouble.
I don't say. What sort of trouble?
Oh, you know, Mr. Calvert. I'd imagine things. Get sore at Carla and raise the dickens. That would make her feel lousy, and it was getting worse and worse. Anyway, that's all over now.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. It may be that I'm a curious sort of duffer, Mario, but I can't help but wonder what brought about your change of heart. People don't usually make an about-face like that without a reason.
No, I guess they don't. Well, it wasn't any one thing exactly. Just a bunch of things that all sort of happened at once. I got all hot under the collar, and Carla, she tried to make me see what a dope I was. And then I ran into Aunt Mary one day.
Mary Lane, eh? What did she have to do with it?
And she and I had a long talk, and she kind of made me look at things a different way. You know, instead of just letting off steam, she told me to think about Carla and how it was bothering her when I got mean. I'm nuts about Carla, Mr. Calvert, and I didn't want to make her unhappy. So I thought maybe Aunt Mary wasn't so crazy.
Very interesting. No, I certainly wouldn't say that Mary Lane was crazy. I believe she knows just what she's doing.
Yeah, she's one swell person. Anyway, everything's fine now. I guess some guys have to learn things the hard way. With me, it takes a lot to change my mind. But once I'm sure of something, that's that.
I imagine you're the sort of person who doesn't fool around either, once you are sure. You go right ahead and do something about it.
Yeah, you're right about that, Mr. Calvert. With me, it's all or nothing. Oh, well, I better go and find Carla. Being a farmer, I gotta get my sleep. I only hope Peggy and Bill won't want to stay till the place closes.
Well, Mario, if they're not ready to go, I'd be very glad to give you a lift home.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Calvert. I don't think they'll mind. Besides, we're riding pretty high and mighty tonight. Bill's got a brand new car.
New car, eh? Yeah, he's a lucky fella.
And boy, is it a beauty. Kind of a reddish color. I guess you'd call it maroon.
Well, if you have a ride in a brand new maroon job, I guess my black sedan offers no inducement.
Well, thanks just the same, Mr. Calvert. I better get along now. Good night.
Good night, Mario.
Oh, here you are, Mario. I was looking for you.
I was looking for you. Mr. Calvert said you'd gone around the front with Bill.
I did, but when I got inside, you weren't there. And then I danced with Bill, and when I looked for you, you weren't anywhere in sight.
It doesn't matter, baby. Did you have a nice dance?
Mm-hmm. But I'd rather dance with you, Mario.
That's good.
I danced with Randy Lane, too. Poor fellow, I felt sorry for him.
Sorry for Randy? What for?
Well, he looks so lonesome. You know, Mario, I think he likes Lily Devon, but she doesn't pay any attention to him. She's been all the time with Mr. Bowman.
Yeah? Maybe she's not so dumb. He owns the bank.
Oh, Mario, that's not a nice thing to say. She's a very sweet person. And don't you think she's beautiful?
She's okay if you like blondes. Me, I like big, dark eyes, dark hair.
That's lucky for me. But really, this Lily's awfully pretty. And such a nice voice. I loved hearing her sing.
Yeah, she can sing all right. You really think Randy Lane goes for her, huh?
Well, he certainly talks about her a lot.
Well, I'm not wishing him any hard luck, baby, but she looks to me as if she'd be hard to handle.
Why do you say that, Mario?
She's an entertainer, used to that kind of life. What kind of a wife would a girl like that make for a farmer?
A good wife, if she loved him.
Well, I don't know why we're worrying about it. Anyway, I'm too sleepy to worry about anything. Do you think Bill and Peggy are ready to leave?
We can ask them. They probably won't mind.
Well, if they aren't ready, Mr. Calvert said he'd take us home.
He did? When did you talk to him?
Just now, when I was looking for you. He's over there in the corner.
That's funny. He's been there practically all evening. Guess he's not very sociable.
Oh, Mr. Calvert's okay. He always treats me fine.
Just the same, Mario, I don't trust him. You know, it's funny the way you're always running into him lately.
What makes you say that, baby?
I don't know. It's almost as if he did it on purpose.
Oh, what for?
Maybe he still wants to get hold of our farm. He always did, you know.
Well, he doesn't need our farm, baby. He's got plenty of dough.
I don't care if he has. I don't like him.
Hey, be careful. He might hear you.
Oh, Mario, do you think he can?
Well, I don't know. Might as well be careful.
Oh, why didn't I think of it? So thoughtless of me. I'd hate to have him mad at us.
Don't worry about it. Mr. Calvert's not bothering his head about us. He's got better things to think about.
Well, let's go inside, Mario. We might as well get ready to leave.
Hey, wait a minute, baby. Where's your scarf?
My scarf? Mario, it's gone. Oh, but I had it just a little while ago.
It's gone now.
The scarf you gave me. Oh, Mario. And I loved it so much. It's so beautiful. If I've lost it, I don't know what I'll do.
No, don't get excited, baby. It's probably around somewhere. We'll find it.
If we don't, I'll never forgive myself. Maybe somebody picked it up.
Well, if they did, they must have taken it into the desk in case anyone asks for it.
But suppose they decided to keep it for themselves.
Why would anyone do a thing like that? It's the only one like it in the whole town. They'd never be able to use it because you'd know it was yours the minute you saw it.
Yes. Well, yes, that's right, isn't it?
So don't worry, sweetheart. Your scarf will turn up.
It's got to.
Besides, don't you remember? Here's your name on it. Alda Biscotti. The shop in Paris where I bought it, I had them embroider it. So you see, anybody would know it was yours.
As the young couple walked away, Ben looked thoughtful. They'd been right to fear the possibility that their voices could be overheard. Eavesdropping, Ben had heard the discussion of Carla's lost scarf, which was in his pocket since he'd picked it up earlier in the evening. A short while later, as Ben and Jessie went toward their parked car, Ben scanned the rows of automobiles until he found the one he wanted, a shiny maroon sedan, Bill's car, which Mario had described to him. Telling Jessie to go on ahead, Ben made a pretext to linger. Then he quietly opened the door of Bill's car and placed Carla's filmy scarf on the back seat. Yes, Mario, you'll find your wife's scarf. You'll find it just where Ben wants you to. Now for our story. It was 11:30 at night. Ben Calvert and his wife, Jessie, walked through the lobby of the Brown Palace Hotel in Wakefield and out to the adjoining parking lot. They'd attended the opening of the new supper club, and as they went toward the corner where Ben's big sedan was parked, each was reviewing to himself the events of the evening. Jessie was thinking of Brett Cameron, wondering what he'd meant by a hint he dropped when they talked on the club's veranda a few hours before. Ben was remembering a conversation he'd had with Mario Descari, the young Italian farmer. In the darkness, Ben's expression was grim as he put a hand in his coat pocket, felt the filmy material of Carla Descari's scarf under his fingers. He'd seen Mario's wife drop it, but instead of returning it to her, he tucked it away out of sight. Ben had an idea regarding Carla's scarf. Now he lets Jesse walk on ahead toward the car while he pauses by a brand new maroon sedan, Bill Meade's car, which Mario had described to him. Jesse turns and calls back to him.
Ben,
Yes, Jesse?
what's keeping you?
Nothing, Jesse. I'm going to look for Joe. He's got my car wedged in.
It's not so bad. There's plenty of room to back up, Ben. May take a little maneuvering, but you can manage.
No. You go on ahead, Jesse. The car doors aren't locked. I'll be right along.
Oh, very well.
Ben Calvert glanced around him, then quickly opened the rear door of Bill Meade's new sedan. Drawing Carla Descary's scarf from his pocket, he tucked it carefully into a corner of the rear seat. Then he jumped a bit as he heard.
Hello there, Ben. Oh, hello, Brett.
Say, that's a good-looking new car. Is it yours?
No, I just stopped to take a look at him. Have you seen the attendant around, Brett? I want him to dig my own car out for me. If there's anything I hate, it's working that big Lincoln of mine around in a cramped space like that.
Well, I don't think Joe's here just now, Ben. I saw him dive into Smitty's when I came out. Probably refreshing himself with a stein of beer at the moment.
Oh, thunderation.
Well, maybe I can help you out. Driving's one thing in which I'm fairly adept.
Oh, that's all right. Thanks just the same, Brett. I think I can manage. Well, I guess I'll get along.
You're leaving rather early, too. Not that I blame you. You know, this supper club idea is a bit too homey for my money.
I've never enjoyed such places much myself.
Yeah, it's a cross between a church social and a high school graduation party. However, I imagine the local gentry might find it amusing.
Yes, I suppose I do.
I was thinking I'd have a nightcap somewhere before I go home and... Well, say, why don't you and your wife join me?
Well, thanks, Brett. But I think we'd better go on home. I've been out of town, you know. Haven't really caught up on my sleep yet.
Well, that's too bad. I've been hoping we could get together for a little chat sometime. This seemed to be a propitious moment. But never mind if you're tired, though, Ben. Guess none of us is as young as we used to be. Got to get that 8 hours of sleep in.
Look here, Brett, on second thought, why don't you come back to the house with us? You can have a drink there.
Well, that sounds like a very good idea, Ben. Sure your wife won't mind?
Oh, no. No, Jessie'd be delighted. She likes company, you know. And, to tell the truth, I believe she'd have liked to stay on at the club a little while longer. She was rather annoyed at me for leaving so soon.
Well, in that case, perhaps you'd better bring me along as a hostage, huh, Ben? Instead of throwing in your hat.
Maybe you're right. Come along, Brett. Another thing, she's probably tired of waiting for me.
Oh, I hardly think so, Ben. A man of your charm should never worry about keeping a lady waiting. Oh, good evening, Mrs. Calvert.
Oh, hello, Brett.
I hope you're not cross with your husband. It's all my fault. I delayed him, you see.
Oh, so you're responsible for keeping me here all this time. And I've been out of cigarettes, too.
Oh, allow me.
Thanks.
You know, there's nothing like a cigarette to calm an angry wife, Ben.
Yeah, thanks for the tip. Jessie, Brett's agreed to come home with us and have a nightcap.
How nice.
That is, with your permission.
Of course.
So nice of you, Mrs. Calvert. Gathering in a lonely bachelor.
Well, hop in, Brett. I believe we can all three sit here.
You can put your coat in the hall, Brett.
Thanks.
I guess it's been quite a while since you've been in this house, hasn't it, Brett?
Well,
Ben, you'd better make your drink.
Yeah, in just a minute, Jessie. Yes, quite a few changes since you were here last.
Oh, yes, indeed, Ben. Quite a few. And all for the best.
Yeah, Jessie has quite a knack around the house. A little too splashy for me at first, some of the things she did, but now I'm getting used to this modern stuff, and I'm beginning to like it.
Oh, Ben, this isn't really modern. You still have the same old furniture.
Yes, but you changed the draperies, little things.
Mostly I just took things out. I never saw such a lot of junk in my life.
Oh, very pleasant. I only wish I had a wife to take over that place of mine.
That's right. You're living over there in the cottage across the river from David Bowman.
Yeah. It's not too bad, but it lacks that feminine touch.
Yeah. What are your plans, Brett? Now that you've had time to more or less get your bearings. Anything special in mind?
How do you mean?
Well, I wondered if you intend taking a job of some kind.
You mean work?
Well, yes.
Frankly, Ben, I haven't.
I see.
That's the last thing I'd try.
But...
Oh, I know it sounds shocking to a man like you, Ben. But you see, I want to enjoy life. I have a theory that the average American businessman doesn't.
How do you mean they don't enjoy life?
Well, they spend all the best years slaving away and piling up money in the bank. And they wind up in middle age, old before their time, beset with all the ills of the flesh, dyspepsia, ulcers. Well, look at you, Ben. Ever since I've known you, you've worked too hard.
Well, it hasn't hurt me. Never sounded a dollar. Nothing wrong at all.
Oh, Ben.
Well, a little blood pressure, perhaps. Otherwise, I'm perfectly fit.
And just the same, Ben, you're not getting any younger. You ought to start slowing down.
I'll fix the drinks. It'll take just a minute.
Why did you have to say a thing like that to him? Now he'll start worrying, talking himself into thinking something is wrong.
Well?
Oh, I think you're abominable.
Do you really, Jessie? You know, somehow I don't believe you.
Well, you should. And I wish you'd let me alone. You make me furious, worming an invitation out of Ben. I suppose your idea is to upset me.
Is that what I've done?
It's just your infernal conceit.
But Jessie, I was lonesome for you. You gave me so little of your time this evening. And you're looking so beautiful, too. Very beautiful, Mrs. Calvert.
Oh, stop it, Brett. You're not the least bit funny. You seem to...
Watch it.
There you are, Brett.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Yeah, this is wonderful.
Jessie.
Thank you.
Yes, Ben, you're a lucky man. If only you could learn to enjoy life.
Enjoy it the way you do? By leading a perfectly worthless life?
Jessie.
Oh, that's all right, Ben. I'm afraid Mrs. Calvert's rather tired. Well, I think I'd better toss this off and let you two people get some sleep.
Well, please don't rush off, Brett. Take your time.
No, really. I can see your wife drooping in her chair. Got to be either fatigue or boredom. My pride won't let me believe it's the latter. But don't bother getting up. I'll let myself out. Good night, Ben. Thanks a lot. Good night, Mr. Calvert.
Good night, Brett. What was the idea, Jessie? Why didn't you say goodbye to him? You were inexcusably rude. Brett Cameron's one of the few people in this town with whom we have anything in common. At least he has some family background.
You may have something in common with him.
I should have thought he's exactly the sort of chap you like.
Perhaps our tastes differ more than you know, Ben.
Well, I must say it's annoying. And embarrassing, too. You might put yourself out a little, at least for my sake.
Very well, Ben. I promise to be perfectly charming to Brett Cameron from now on, just to please you.
Ben Calvert couldn't understand his wife's attitude toward Brett. No, Ben, it isn't that Jessie dislikes Brett. She's afraid of him, afraid of the hold he has over her, afraid that her own emotions will interfere with the life of comfort and security she has planned for herself. It was late at night at the Vista Del Mar Hotel in Miami. Paul Cromwell nodded a goodbye to the white uniformed nurse who sat by Kitt Calvert's bedside and walked quietly across the room. The doctor had left only a moment ago. Paul sighed wearily as he stepped into the corridor. His comfortable suite had been converted into a sick room, and he was forced to share the cramped quarters of Max, the manservant who had been with him for so many years. In a mirror by the elevators, Paul caught a glimpse of his haggard face, unshaven since early that morning. There were heavy lines in it now and dark circles under the eyes. No wonder Dr. Nielsen had insisted he get some rest. But how could he rest until his present dilemma was solved? And the problem of what to do about Kitt was no closer to a solution now than it had been when the girl first became ill the day before. Only the day before, Paul repeated to himself in wonder. Why, it seemed weeks ago. Now he has just been admitted by Max. He sinks wearily into the easy chair.
Lord, I'm tired, Max. I can't remember when I've been so totally exhausted.
It's the nervous strain, Mr. Cromwell. The tension of waiting, not knowing what to do next.
I suppose so.
Let me make you a highball. You need something to pick you up.
That's a good idea. I thought of going down to the bar, but then I got a look at this face of mine and thought better of it.
Here you are, sir.
Oh, thanks, Max. You always know what I need.
I try to, Mr. Cromwell.
Well, we're certainly in the soup this time.
The situation is awkward, sir.
Awkward, Max. It's downright aggravating.
Have you talked to the doctor again?
Oh, yes, at length just now.
Did he say how serious Miss Calvert's illness is?
He says she's very ill.
I was afraid so.
Well, at first I wasn't so sure. I'm quite willing to admit I was inclined to be skeptical. Kitt's such a devious person.
Yes, Mr. Cromwell.
So you see, it would have been just like her to put on such an act, talking a lot of gibberish, throwing fits of hysterics, all just to win my sympathy, get me embroiled again.
And yet, there was something in her manner, sir, which indicated a very nervous state of mind.
Oh, there's no question about it now. The doctor's very much concerned about her.
Did he make any recommendations as to her care?
Well, yes. That is, he believes she should be examined by a psychiatrist. It's even possible psychoanalysis might help. That would come later, of course.
Yes, if the illness has not progressed too far. You see, sir, it's a question whether an analyst would be willing to take over the case. At present, Miss Calvert's condition is far beyond the reach of such a man.
Well, listen to you.
The subject interests me, Mr. Cromwell. I've done considerable reading in the field.
Well, you're quite right, Max. The doctor said just about the same thing. I mean, regarding the treatment. But at present, our chief worry is getting the girl home, back with her people, her father.
Mr. Calvert has not returned your call?
No, that's the worst of it. I can't understand why I haven't heard from him.
Perhaps he didn't receive your message.
Oh, but he must have. I spoke to his wife, gave her the whole story.
His wife? That's Miss Calvert's stepmother?
Yes. The way you ask that, something on your mind, Max?
I was wondering about the new Mrs. Calvert.
I don't know much about her, except that she's a very attractive woman. Kitt's not overly fond of her, I do know that.
Do you think it's possible, Mr. Cromwell, that she, neglected to give her husband a message?
Oh, no, Max, I shouldn't think so. I made a great point of telling her how urgent the whole thing is. She sounded very concerned.
Then I certainly can't understand, Mr. Cromwell.
Why doesn't the man telephone, Max?
I don't know, Mr. Cromwell.
Of course you don't. Purely a rhetorical question. As a matter of fact, this is an imposition. Dr. Nielsen insisting on considering me the girl's protector.
Did you attempt to explain to him, Mr. Cromwell, about your association with Miss Calvert, I mean?
Well, I'm certainly not going into that with a stranger. I told him Kitt is no particular friend of mine. Apparently he thinks I'm utterly heartless. But good Lord, Max, you understand, don't you?
I believe I do, Mr. Cromwell. When I think of the past, of Miss Calvert's deceptions, it's quite natural you'd feel no obligation or sympathy toward her.
That's it, Max. After all, Kitt treated me abominably. Not that I was entirely innocent, but I certainly had a genuine feeling for her, and she took advantage of it. Made a fool of me. And after all that, how she could come rushing down here expecting me to rally around.
Well, she was a very lonely and desperate young woman, Mr. Calvert.
Oh, I suppose so. And perhaps I'm a hard-hearted monster. But I can't help feeling this is all on her own head.
You have done all you could. You've gotten a nurse for her, or a doctor.
And he keeps wanting me to make decisions. I don't know what to tell him. Oh, it's such an unholy mess.
Do you think Mr. Calvert is still out of town?
No, his wife said he was expected back today. But even so, surely she would have gotten in touch with him somehow. Well, I'm not going to wait any longer for Calvert to phone me. I've had enough. I'm going to phone him. Operator, I want to place a long-distance call.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Calvert?
Yes, speaking.
This is Paul Cromwell.
Yes, Mr. Cromwell?
I've phoned you several times. I've been expecting to hear from you. About your daughter, Mr. Calvert.
My daughter? What about her?
Didn't your wife give you my message?
Yes?
Well, Mr. Calvert, I don't understand.
Look here, Cromwell. You read the papers, don't you? Surely you didn't really expect me to answer your call about Kitt.
I most certainly did. I have a pretty good idea what your attitude is toward Kitt at the moment, but she's ill, Mr. Calvert. Seriously ill.
Yes. My wife told me you said so.
We've called in a doctor, and she's here at the hotel with a nurse.
Then I'd say she was pretty well taken care of.
Mr. Calvert, evidently you don't understand. Your daughter is suffering from a mental breakdown.
That's a very loose term.
All right, I'll be more specific. She's out of her head.
Do you believe that, Mr.
I
Cromwell?
most certainly do.
Then I'm afraid I'm not so gullible as you.
Do you mean... Are you telling me you don't believe Kitt's illness is genuine?
I'm afraid I can't believe anything about Kitt anymore.
Now, look, Mr. Calvert, I can understand you're being skeptical about Kitt's illness. I was myself at first. But believe me, this is no fake. If you'll talk to the doctor here, you'll...
That won't be necessary.
All right, then. What are you going to do? Kitt and the nurse are in my rooms at the moment. She can't stay there, Mr. Calvert. This doctor says she needs special care. Psychiatric care, and after all, she's not my responsibility.
I quite agree with you.
But you still don't believe she's ill, is that it? Well, perhaps you will when you see the doctor bills.
Kitt's well over age, Mr. Cromwell. She's not a minor. She left this house of her own accord. I'm not responsible for her finances. Besides, I happen to know that Kitt took quite a sum of money with her when she left. So you see...
Well, if she had any, it's gone now. But that's not the point.
You're quite right, it isn't.
Calvert, I've had enough of this. I've gone as far as I'm going to. Your daughter's ill, and that's that. And you'd better accept the fact. I don't intend to have her on my hands.
Mr. Cromwell, the point I'm making is that it's no concern to me whether Kitt is ill or not.
Oh. I see.
Then there's no reason for us to talk any further, Mr. Cromwell.
Well, I think there is. When it comes to shifting your own responsibility onto someone else, onto me...
I'm sorry if you're being inconvenienced. But you should know Kitt by now. If you've allowed yourself to become mixed up in her affairs, if you've let yourself in for this, well, I'm afraid you'll have to find your own solution.
But she's your daughter.
My daughter? You're wrong. I no longer consider Kitt as a daughter of mine. Goodbye, Mr. Cromwell.
Paul Cromwell stood there a moment, then angrily replaced the phone in its cradle. And back in Wakefield, Ben Calvert sat motionless, dejected by the telephone in the hall. His wife, Jessie, who had listened to the conversation, walked over to him, put her arms around Ben as if to comfort him. A gesture of sympathy and understanding which didn't match up with the thoughts in her mind. At last, Ben had openly denied his daughter. The break complete. Jessie Calvert was satisfied.